Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how using three products and a brush, you can go from looking like this to this. The products I'm using today are BB Flawless, Touch Mineral Concealer, and our pressed powder. And the brush is this little beauty. This is our new liquid foundation brush. And you see the little hole there in the middle, the little divot? That is perfection for applying your makeup. And these bristles are synthetic, so they are not going to absorb the product. They're not going to break down with continued use of the product. And it's not going to shed all over your face. I like that. Okay, so first I'm going to apply my concealer, and I'm going to do that under my eyes first. This is chiffon because it's my favorite for under eye. All right, so that's, you see that much? I just dab it on. I don't take it up too high because you can always work it up, but it's hard to bring it back down once it's up in those eye areas. All right, so I do use this e.l.f. brush. It's like $3 at the drugstore, and I use that to stipple it in. Hello, goodbye, purple circles. Hello, I look like I had sleep last night, which I did not. Next, I'm going to apply the BB cream. I just put, about that much. See the divot? It's like, not even, maybe a pea-sized amount, like a small pea-sized amount. I'm gonna apply this, concentrating more on my forehead and the outer areas of my face, because this is where I need less coverage. I'm going to show you a trick in a second to really hide the spots where you need more coverage. So this is not a buffing brush. This is a stippling brush, just like painting, just like our art class. I'm going to just push it in. Push it into your skin. And I love the BB because it's like lighter than a foundation. It's just a tint, it's a moisturizer and a foundation in one. But the moisturizer is really going to allow it to give you some coverage but not feel heavy on your face. Because I hate it when my makeup feels heavy. Okay, so we just got that kind of blended in, and it just evens out your skin tone. And I really like to put this wherever I have deeper wrinkles, getting older. So like my forehead, my 11s, check at that. Those are some serious lines. Okay. All right, next, I'm gonna do the BB again, but just about the same amount, about that much. So all in, maybe a chickpea sized amount of BB. You combine the two. I'm gonna do that much. Concealer again, same color. I'm using the Bisque BB with the chiffon concealer because the light plus the darker kind of gives me the perfect color. And I'm gonna do like a rice-sized amount of that. So I'm going to blend it in, just like paint. It's like art class. Okay, so there's some on my finger. I'm gonna dot that on just because it's on my finger. I'm gonna use the brush to kind of dip it in and stipple again. And this we're gonna put I'm gonna put where I have redness. 10 issues. You know, we've all got our issues. If you don't have issues, good for you, I guess. I won't be mad at you. I'll be happy for you. Still a little bit left. I have some redness and pigmentation down here. But see, I love the shape of this because it allows you to like get in to the angles of your face. Much more so than a regular foundation brush that's flat. And then the stippling action is really getting into the little details of your face versus a foundation brush that is really just flat and kind of going over and sitting on top. Do have a little bit of discoloration up here. See this? Do you remember where we started? Did you forget? I'm gonna show you. Can you believe? Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of what I like for every day. It is a dewy finish. You can see like kind of glowing. And it's more like this right now because this is very fresh and hasn't dried yet. It's not gonna be this glowy. It's gonna soak in a little bit. Give it like 5 minutes. But if dewy is not your thing, then you want to finish with this. This is our Touch Mineral Pressed Powder. It does come with an application sponge. I find for putting on top of other makeup, that's a little heavy for me. If I'm doing a day where I might just do primer and just the pressed powder foundation, then the sponge is great. But just for like already having some makeup on my face, a little too much. So I love this brush. It's like a stippling kabuki brush. It's amazing. It's from Eco Tools. So I'm gonna just swirl it around and tap it off. This is the color Taffeta. See the difference? Not nearly as shiny and dewy. So I'm not buffing at all. No, not buffing. We're just tapping it on. Because we don't want to look cakey. When you put too much makeup on your face, it kind of has no choice but to cake up on you. Maybe not right away, but in a few hours. This is going to look great all day. Can you believe from where we started? Holy crap! Love it! If you have any questions, please contact me on Facebook or at spontaneous-gasm.com.